Voilà, c'était merci, c'était voilà, c'était parfait, c'était belge, c'était. It was great. It was time to stop.
Faut passer par là. Pour aller chercher ta médaille.
Oui.
Tu m'applaudis.
Did not finish again.
Bien fait.
I mean, I thought I was doing 45, maybe 50, and 60 is great. It was amazing. Yeah, it's great. Really so well.
Première fois.
It's so much fun. Yep.
You don't have to do the assault again.
Yeah.
To the arch and go get your applause.
We will be there.
We will be there.
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon.
See you soon. Okay, let's get my loser medal again.
No. Do you feel like a loser?
Yes. Yes, I am a loser again.
I don't think they feel the same.
Well done, phenomenal effort.
Thank you.
I'll get it. You want? I'll get it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I did what I could. It was 60.
Gary's going to get the coin, but I'll give you a hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good work.
Thanks.
Bravo, Pierre.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
So you thought you were going to do even less than that?
Yeah, I think I would do maybe 45, 50, but no, 60 is great. It's really great. Yeah, I'm happy.
What happened? What went wrong?
I mean, I had pain in my knees since lap 5, I think, and it was really getting worse, and no, it wasn't bearable, so I really had to stop.
It was hard on the road, especially, no?
Yeah.
More than on the trail?
Yeah, on the trail it was quite soft, so it was painful, but okay. But yeah, on the road it was just killing me. Yeah.
We see you with a smile. Every loop, every time you come here, you have a big smile on your face anyway.
I mean, I had a great time. Apart from my knees, I had a great time with the other people, and I found the trail so fun. And no, it was a great event. It's a great community of ultra runner. It's so cool to be with such amazing people.
You're gonna get back?
Yeah, definitely, if I can. Thank you for my.
You ran magnificent.
Thank you so much.
How did you just getting too close to the limit to get?
No, it was my knees that were too painful. I tried to do one more loop, but it was I can't even walk. So yeah. Next time I will do more.
Do less beforehand, and you might save your knees some grief.
Yeah.
But it was a pleasure to watch you run all day, and all night, and all day, and all night, and all day again.
Thank you. It was also a pleasure to run at the beginning, and no, at the end also it was also a pleasure to run. I mean, I found the trail, the day loop. I found it so fun. So, no, I mean, it was great.
Yeah,
with the
I
rocks,
was
the
only-
stones, it was really, yeah, fun.
I was just laughing because some people hated it, some people loved it.
I
Nobody's
go
in the
with-
middle.
yeah, sure. But thank you for this
Well, thank you
magnificent
for
event.
coming.
Thank you. Yeah, for sure.
And maybe in 2 years.
Yeah, for sure in 2 years. I will do what I need to be back. Yeah. And first I will go to sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say what you need to do. Take a shower, get a good night's sleep, and then you can come back and enjoy all the.
Yeah, that will be there.
What's the fun?
Yeah.
I'll take it. The sensor.
Yeah. Thank you. And some fries too. Some vegan fries also.
You earned every bit of it. Again, congratulations. Fantastic work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure watching you.
Pierre, tu lui as glissé un petit mot pour la marquer? Non, pas encore.
En avril? Non, en mars. On verra. Non, et qui l'envoie. Pour l'instant, il m'a dit rendez-vous dans 2 ans. Oui.
Quelles émotions elle vous a procuré?
Non, on va essayer de la placer pour la marquer là quand même. Non mais elle est fantastique, On va plus de le mettre
Le fessé, mais bon, ça va venir, on le mettra quand même.
Bon, je vais aller manger mes frites et puis aller me coucher.
Elle est un peu belge quand même.
Hey. Ouais. Je peux même plus plier les jambes.
My name is Uriol Antolí. I am 40 years old, and I come from Catalonia, here in Europe. And my best performance in Backyard Ultra was last June in Suffolk Backyard Ultra in UK, and I ran 82 yards. I needed to classify for another race that was 430 kilometers, and I was requested to run at least one or two loops in a Backyard Ultra. It was a race called The Longest Night from Marc Fernandez. It was not exactly a Backyard Ultra because didn't is a race with a standard length, so it was shorter and with a lot of elevation gain. And I was there thinking that I wanted to do only one or two loops, and finally I won after 17 loops. And I liked it a lot because of the social part, because of the challenge, and all the environment of Backyard Ultra is just fantastic. And then I was stick to Backyard Ultra, and I started to run a lot of more. I've run I think almost 5 or 6 Backyard Ultras. The first one was 17 loops. That was that one that I told you before. Then I ran an official Backyard Ultra, like 6.7 kilometers, standard one, and I did 36 loops. I also won that one. Then the next year, I ran the same race that I ran the first. So I did 19 loops, not 17. And finally, I went to the national championship in Spain, and I won the national championship with 51 loops. Then just preparing the big Backyard Ultra, I was on another one last year. This year on March in Miami Platja here in Catalonia, and I did 46, but I didn't win. I was the assistant. And then the next one, I went to the Suffolk Backyard Ultra just to test, because I knew that there were a lot of great runners there, and it was a race with the possibility to do a lot of loops, and I wanted to test before Big Backyard Ultra, and I did that 82, and I was the winner of the Backyard Ultra. So very happy with my progression here. It's amazing to be able to run with the best runner and the one that want to do only 2 or 3 laps, and you can share some miles with everybody. You can learn a lot from the people, and I love that. And then the challenge part, no, the thing that you are running against yourself, and you want to be a little bit better every time that you run, and this feeling when you think that you cannot run any more loops, but you go out to the trail and do it again and again and again, and this is like building a strength for your body and for your brain. For me, the most difficult part is is how to sleep. So when you have sleep deprivation, I think is the thing that can stop you. For me, I think that physically, for example, in that race in UK, physically I was perfect to continue a lot of more loops, but maybe the sleep deprivation would attack me in few hours from that 82. And I think that the sleep deprivation is crucial in Backyard Ultras. I can imagine that this is for everybody. I have a trainer, a coach, and she plans my trainings, but mostly I run a lot of kilometers, not many kilometers per week, some of them specifics, but I try to do long runs on the weekends. And during the year, I run with I don't know, normal courses. So I don't know. I design a track for 30 or 40 kilometers and go and run. Then when I am getting more close or approaching to the date of the Bike Ultra, I start to do some loops and trying to understand the paces of every loop, and trying to understand that I can run faster than the loop that I am running at that moment, because that gives me the strength of thinking, okay, I can run faster than what I am doing right now. So trying to build mental strength also. I try to be very, very, very stable. Not always in the same time. Usually I finish at 52 minutes, but maybe first 2 or 3 loops I try to go a little bit faster to understand how is the course, and then after that 2 or 3 loops I adjust my pace to what I think that is good for me, for the balance of not being much tired, but having enough time for rest. So, and I decide this during the race, but actually many times I finish at that 52 minutes. Actually, in Big Dogs Bike Ultra, for example, will be different because there are two different loops, and I don't know. I have to think how to manage that. I have been analyzing the statistics from past years in that race, and I saw that people pace is very different from the day loop to the night loop. So for sure, I will do the same. If I can go faster in the night loop, because it seems to be a little bit easier than the day loop, and have a little bit more time for rest or for sleep, I will do it. I saw a few years ago when John Stoker did the world record. I knew him because we raced in another race before, a few years ago. That was 1,000 kilometers race, and I saw it in Instagram and I said, wow, this is incredible. But I never thought that I was able to run that kind of races, because it seemed like crazy. But at the end, I started with my history that I told you before. And when I saw that I was able, and that I was good at this kind of races, I don't know why, but I was I had capabilities to do that kind of races. I decided to talk with a coach, and we had an agreement, and I told her I want to go to Big Dogs Backyard Ultra. So at the very beginning, I decided that I wanted to go there, and finally I will be there. So I'm very happy for I will live the experience. I think that I've been running ultras a lot of years, since I think 2006 or so, and I was always a runner that was not so fast, but I finished every race. And I don't know, I have been many hours in races, and I think that I built this mental strength that is very important for backyard ultras. And I am looking for challenges, not only in the running, but also in all the parts of my life. I'm always looking for challenges, and this is a challenge. It matches with my lifestyle. In a very long race where you have I don't know, 136 hours or 200 hours to complete 500, 600, 1,000 kilometers, you can stop 3 hours and sleep 3 hours, and this is enough for a lot of time of running. Here in Bike Ultra, you cannot do that. because if you try to sleep 3 hours, you will be disqualified. And actually, you cannot have bad moments in a very long ultra. You can stay 1 hour, 2 hours with 2 hours down in thinking that you cannot, but trying to recover in a backyard ultra. That means to be disqualified. So I think that this is the main difference. I'm trying to imagine how the race will be, and I think after Suffolk Backyard Ultra, where I did 82 loops, 82 loops, sorry, I got a lot of confidence in myself, and I think that I can push my limits and try to be there with the people who has done 100 or 102 loops. It's very, very, very difficult, I know, and only one error in the race can make that you drop. But I am trying to imagine a lot of hours in the race and try to be prepared. Just what I am telling you all the time, trying to build my strength, because physically I am trained, I am okay. So I think that I can run a lot of hours, but trying to imagine how the race will be. And I am very, very, very motivated to be there. There are a lot of great runners that are over 70 and actually over 80 hours or over 100, of course. I think that with the strength of the group, there is a possibility to get to 120, 130, or 140. I think that if people have a good strategy and have sleep banking, the possibilities are to go very, very, very far. I don't say that I will go that far, but the group for sure will go farther than we can imagine now.
crie en permanence. Tu sais. J'espère que tout le monde est en semi-méditation. Ouais.
Still love the night, Mary?
Yes, if I can sleep a little bit.
Thank you. So next lap you're gonna beat your record.
Basilid ko sa mukha.
Non, sur le dernier jeu, enfin hier, enfin aujourd'hui, elle n'était pas difficile, mais
Good work, John.
Good job, very proud.
Good. Normally heard I got a sponsor.
Hindi. May handy.
Meron.
Oo, porridge lang siguro bulas.
Ang porridge.
Wala, oo. Yung basilid.
Sorry, it's okay. That's a shame. I think ja, das wollte nur.
Is he getting close to his record?
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Ist morgen noch hier, oder?
Ja, ich fahre jetzt am Hotel.
Only one lap?
Going for 63.
Genau. Tut mir leid.
Nee, alles gut, alles gut. Mama, schlafst du erst mal und ist nachts ja.
What's next? So the next loop will be 63. Yeah. That's it.
Can we beat?
I'll try to beat it.
Viel zu emotional. Trotzdem, alles gut.
Looking forward to it.
Ja, ich will
Yeah.
Deutschland ein bisschen besser zu organisieren. Hätte mich gefreut, Deutschland etwas besser zu
All our strength. All our might.
Machen wir morgen. Alles gut.
Okay, wann bist du morgen wieder hier?
Hindi ka na yung
Inano ko na.
settle muna natin.
Hindi, inano ko na
Naisaw ka ba na?
Nilalang ko, ginano ko na.
Yan yun sa hip lahat yun eh.
Ha?
Sa hip.
Sa hip ulo. Isa na yung ano?
Gusto mong palit?
Hindi na. Okay na. Nandyan pa ba? Eh, tago mo lang yan ba? Yung isa kanina yung ano. Anong oras na? Pwede pa ako matulog? Ano nga ng honey pre? Inumin ko?
Honey.
Maganda siguro yan sa
Gupin mo lang. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Gupin mo na lang.
Sorry.
Okay lang yan?
We've actually got some stuff there. Yeah, but thanks, I appreciate it. Probably just gonna sit in the tent with the others. But yeah, thanks, mate. How are you doing?
Scoop na lang.
Pretty sore. I tend to push it right to the end.
Yeah. So you've done it really well. But, I'm really impressed.
What is it?
Honey.
60, but I could have done 100. Like I'm convinced about.
And in the final, now there are 5 Belgian left, and the 6th just quit like 5 loops ago. So yeah, I think they are the most represented and now. So
What makes them so strong?
the price. No, I don't know. They are just. They are just. The rain is awesome. Yeah.
What?
Belgium terrain is very hard. You can train for everything, but we don't have the. I think 5.
62 now.
We're at 62, so no. At 60,
At 68, you broke your record.
yeah. For 6 laps.
So that's what you have in mind?
No. Why would you stop them? I'm gonna make Belgium proud. We have good runners, we have good backyards, and we also like the people here. So let's make friends. I'm gonna go. Oh. Ooh.
Let's go.
Matthias, je kan eens kakken hè.
My name is Frank Giele. I'm also called Frank the Tank. I'm 44 years old, and my personal best in the backyard is 67 yards. And I did that during the team championships last year in Team Belgium, where the world record was set by my friends Marijn and Ivo. I was first running ultra marathons like distances like 100 miles or a bit further. And there is some kind of the Legends organization in Belgium. We make like pretty cool races, and if you do there 4 races in 1 year, all more than 100 miles, you have a slam. And while I was doing that, the last race was in that kind of format. It is called Another One Bites the Dust. And one of my friends, Marijn, was running there, and yeah, he won there. And then we start training together, and I knew this kind of thing, yeah, this kind of race is a bit my thing, because I don't see myself as one of the fastest runners, but I am like a tank. And so I am very robust. I'm anti-fragile. I can keep on running, and I only get started after 50 miles or so. So yeah, I think it's my cup of tea. And even when it's like 3 years earlier, when I did my second race of Another One by the Dust, that was like yeah, loops, but the distance is a bit different. I said, I only want to win against one person, and that's you, Marijn. I didn't know back then that he was gonna beat the world record 3 times, but yeah. I never came close. There is no end, so you can decide your own end, or you can let fate decide what is it. So you have to balance everything that you got, like the physical, the mental, the heat, the cold, eating a lot or not eating at all. There's always something that you can do too much or too less of. And finding that balance is really nice. Also, what I really like is that you see every runner, every lap again, and also your crew. So I really like the community about it. And I am not like a runner that does every lap in the same time. So sometimes I run a bit faster, sometimes a bit slower. So I see most of the runners, and I like to meet them, and also yeah, I like to party. So the beginning of a backyard is for me really a come together and a community, and then the second part, yeah, then it gets a bit harder. When your energy level starts to drop, and also most of the other runners starts to drop, and you end up with 2 or 3 or 4 runners in the loop, and the speeds are not matching again, and when you need to run a long time alone, that's my thing. That was the reason last time I stopped, not because my body couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, I was not running so fast anymore, but it was like, okay, why should I run further? I seek fun, and this is not fun anymore. But of course, this time it's different, because I know this is the race of my life, and it won't be the reason this time to stop. 2 years ago, I already had in my head like, okay, this format is cool. And I made it one of my, last year I made it one of my goals to be in the Belgium team. So then I did a backyard in Kasterlee. It's called the Legends backyard, the course where the world record was run. And it was like a very fun event. And I made sure to everybody, like I was there to win, to make fun. And I had a cool crew, and I won that time. So 42 laps, and I made it then to the Belgium team. And already there, I hoped that the competition was good enough that I would make some shot for the at-large list. But of course, if I win, that's also good. So I was sure for my ticket on the individual World Championships. And then, of course, starting with in October there, I hoped that I would meet the standards, and with 67 laps, I made pretty sure that back then it was like place 20 in the world. So yeah, I was pretty proud of that. But yeah, maybe I should have tried to get 70 or